Hello, this is Cara. I have a bit of a different video today and some exciting news. Earlier, must have been end of January, beginning of February, I don't remember, I saw a post in Scrapbooking with Me's Facebook group about a design team call, and I thought, oh, that looks so fun. It's been a while since I've done a design team. I have a design team for my digitals, but it's been a while since I've been on a team, and I thought, oh, this would be great because I've worked on a few things with Edith with Scrapbooking with Me, and I love watching Melina's videos as well. And so I sent an email, and they replied and said that they would like to have me on their design team. So exciting. I am on the design team for the Scrapbooking with Me, their e-kit monthly subscription kit. And if you're new to the kit, I thought I would just do a really quick kind of glimpse into some of the different things that you get each month. And from what Melina said, oftentimes there's about 10 or 15 kits that are not sold. So go ahead, and I will have the links below. Check them out. And then if you wanted the February kit, there may be a few left. So this month there's a full 6x6 paper pad from Consortium. I feel like I always say that incorrectly. And this is beautiful. It's the Little Robin Redbreast paper pad and matching ephemera. Super excited. And then in here there's also some rickrack that coordinates with the paper. A glassine bag that you can use the bag as well, you know, in journals, and some enamel dots. And there's a couple little heart pins, very fun. Be fun to add to a front of a journal. And there's the little birds. Those are cute. Cute. And then also, there's, I'll talk about that in a second. There's some liquid pearls in rouge and a Sizzix envelope. This envelope would be perfect to hold the little bits from the ephemera, or in this paper pad there's some fussy cuts. So if you fussy cut this out, or these, this would be an excellent place to store those. Or if you have small dies, of course, that's a great place. And then there's this decoupage sheet, really pretty. I don't think I've ever used Craft Consortium's decoupage sheet, so this is really fun. And then there's two colors of 8.5 by 11 paper. I'm just super excited, and you can find all the so excited I can't speak. You can find the links for the kit and Melina's channel and Edith's channel all down below. If you use CaraB10, you can get 10% off the products on their website. Not for the kit, but they have a bunch of different products listed on their website, and you can get 10% off. And that link will also be down below. Okay, so let's get to the project that I'm going to make for today. If you are part of my Facebook group, for this month of February, we have been doing Forgotten Friends. I got that idea from Gail. Gail always does Forgotten Friends Fridays, I think. And I thought, wouldn't it be great to do a whole thing of Forgotten Friends in February? So we've been doing a month long. And this has kind of been a forgotten friend. It's more of a back of, you know, like filed back away friend. Not totally forgotten. And it has been a series that I've been doing on my channel using 6x6 paper pads and one sheet and different ways to cut them up. I will have this playlist linked below, so if you've missed any of these or you're new to this, I have them all in a playlist. I actually got the very first idea from Edith, and used her idea and then kind of jumped from that onto many, many other ideas. So today we're going to do ideas 9 and 10. All right. 9 is super, super simple. It's been, hold on, I'm grabbing, I had it right here. It's what I've been adding to my packages when I send out one of my wooden boxes. I've been shipping them flat, and since it's meant for tags, what I've been sending on top of the package is a tag. And so this has been my go-to with double-sided 6x6 paper to add and embellish for my tag box packages. And lo and behold, I actually need some more because I'm going to be coming out with my St. Patrick's Day box and kit really soon. Really soon. So I need to get a few more of these tags ready. All right, so let me show you. There will be a link for this PDF that you can get, and it will just give you the name kind of, and then this is super simple. You just, for this one, you're just going to cut it down the middle, and then we're going to make 4 squares from the 6x6. But there are these to download, and then you can add it to your paper template book. Now, like I said, these are not earth-shattering ideas. Some are a little more, you know, different and exciting than others. But what I love is to have them in this notebook, and then if you're like, man, I have all these 6x6 paper pads, I just want to sit down and crank some things out really fast. What can I do? This is a great place to go and look for ideas, and you have it on your shelf and you're good to go. And then I also have bits and pieces cut off, and then I've also been storing my, I can get to it, my samples also in here. So if you're stuck having one of those moments where you need some inspiration, having a little notebook like this, I think, is an awesome idea. All right, I'm blabbering. Let's get to making. All right, the cool thing about this paper pad is it's two-sided. So for this, two-sided is fantastic. And I also love that you get so many of the same page. Again, for this, that will be fabulous. Because if you're like me, having to decide on which one to use can be frustrating. I'm going to get a few different pages. And then what I've been doing for my tags that go in my packages, I will sit and do like a little mini assembly line, is what I was trying to say. And so I cut all my papers, and then I sew on my papers, and then I will, what am I trying to say? Decorate. Decorate's the word. All right. So for this, you want, oh, look at that. I didn't even mean to do that. You want to just cut at the 3-inch mark right down the middle of the 6x6. And then this is going to make your 3x6 tag. If you want, you can take a corner rounder and round your corners if you prefer your tags like that. Or you can make your corners tag corners. And I have this little template. I probably should make a new one because I keep accidentally chomping on my template. But I love it. I just line up everything like that, and then just chomp off one corner and the other corner, and then there's my tag. So I'm going to do that, cut these in half at my 3, just like that, and chomp my corners. So here I'm doing quite a few sheets at one time. Again, this is I love this little tag for very quick projects. Maybe you don't need a bunch of tags or, you know, for Etsy or anything like that, but maybe you have teacher's gifts. May is coming up and it's Teacher Appreciation in May. You could put little gift cards in the tag, right? Write to, from, and you could have a bunch. I know my kids have a bunch of teachers since they changed classes. I think that would be a fun little thing to do, or you could put a hole and add it to something else and then have a little tag. Super cute. All right, so now I need the pocket. The pocket is super simple. Here we are. I have my little sample, and then I just have little directions on where to cut. Super easy. And then this one has 2 pages, and I say cut at 3 and then cut at 3 inches. All right, that's a downloadable. This one I feel like you could just kind of do, you know, but it's in there. So like I said, if you want the book, I'm going to even line these up. So I cut it at 3, and I'm going to go back in and cut it at 3 again. If you do not like such a tall pocket, you could do 2.5. You could even fold this down so that, maybe we do it this way, so that it makes a cute little topper. So you could do it like that too. Either way. All right. Get that out of the way again. Oh, no, I need more of these. So this makes 4 pockets, and I have more than 4. Let's see, how many do I have here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so I need one more sheet cut. So I'm going to do one more and do at the 3 and again at the 3. And just for fun, to give myself more options, I'm going to cut this one 3 and 3. Then I can mix and match my tags a little bit more than with just 2 pieces. Okay. Then I'm just going to get some glue, and we're going to glue these on. And then I can decide which ones do I want as fronts and backs. I'm going to try and get a good variety. Like that. There we go. And then I'm just going to take my square, and this will be my pocket. Just going to quickly glue. And then I'm going to give this a minute to dry, probably by the time I get done with the other ones. And then I take this to my sewing machine, and I'm just going to do a little stitch all the way around. So I'm going to go get these ready, do my sewing, and I'll come back. Okay, they are all stitched around. I had some kind of pinkish, pale pink thread already in my sewing machine, so it's not a very high contrast, but oh, here we go. This one you can see. Yep, just do a quick stitch around. And then I did 2 with rounded corners to kind of show you what those look like. Make them look more like Tim Holtz cards. My sewing around those corners is not the best. Corners, and when you have to go around, it's harder than a straight line. Okay, so these are ready to be decorated. The other thing I did off camera was on actually 4 of the pages, there's these little squares, and I trimmed them down, and now I can use them as ephemera. And I thought, oh, this is a great time to use this little Sizzix pocket. And then I just put a paper clip, put this over at the top, and a paper clip, And now I can keep the little pieces that I cut out with my paper pad. Pretty fun. All right, so I've cut out 3 of the 4 pages. So now I have tons of little pictures of ephemera. And the other thing I have is the rickrack from the kit. And then I always like to pull out coffee dye paper and some different papers. So I have an old ledger, some coffee dyed deli paper, and a music sheet. And I also pulled out the Tim Holtz Small Talk. And let me just give you an idea of what I was doing. This is with the chipboard. I like to layer a piece of the paper, just kind of give it something a little more vintagey. And then I was putting the words from the Tim Holtz, I might need to add a little glue, from the Tim Holtz Small Talk to these. Isn't that cute with the rickrack? So we'll do one together and then we'll move on to the second 6x6 idea. All right. Oh, and I want to show you, I'm trying to see if I could find one in this pile. What I did, you know how I was talking about how you could fold the page or the paper down? So this one I folded and then I stitched around. It would have also been cute to stitch it before I attached it here. So then this would have a sewing line, but I didn't, but I think it still looks cute. And then it gives a different paper here, here, and here. Pretty cute. All right, enough rambling. Let's decorate one. So I was gonna add the rickrack to the top of where the pocket is. I'm just gonna hope my glue cooperates and go across and then add this. Like I said, if I had this not sewn on, it would be cute to stitch it and then stitch around, but didn't think of that till after. I got that off, and then let's see which one of these. That one's cute. I like that one too. Ooh, the sunflowers. Let's do the sunflower. That's very cute. Now, if you wanted to ink these, you could. I haven't inked any of my tags. Usually as part of my assembly line, I will do one stage and then the next. And inking I usually do after everything is on there. But we'll ink this a little bit. Okay. And then let's see. Maybe some ledger would look fun. Looking at this, kind of like that. I like it, so we're gonna glue that on. Give me my glue. And I really like these because, like I was saying, these are really fast and fun for an assembly line if you need to make a bunch. All right, let's see if there's any spring. May your day be full of sunshine. That's very cute. It's a little long, so I'm just gonna cut it. May your day be full of sunshine. We can put this. Will it both fit? Maybe. Give it a try. Yeah. Cute. And then I also have some of the enamel dots. Maybe in a line. I know, I should be using tweezers or something and I'm not. Okay, that is cute. All right, so there is the tag all put together, and very quickly you can have a bunch. And like I was saying, all I do, no, I'm losing my sunshine. No, go back. Is before I tuck it in my package, I add my card like that. Cute. And then I put it in the package and send it off. Super fun. Okay, let me clean up and we'll get ready for number 10. All right, now for number 10, and we are going to make a matchbook. So we're going to cut it in half at the 3-inch mark, and then we're going to score it at 2.5 inches from the bottom and score at 1/4 of an inch from the top. Then it's going to make a cute little matchbook like this. So I did sewing around the outside, and then I added the rickrack, and I did some stitching just to add some little scraps in here for a little writing spot in a journal. For the next one, I'm not going to do sewing, so if you don't have a sewing machine, I'll show you how you can attach the papers, even if you don't have a sewing machine. All right, so you need to get out your cutting paper cutter and a score tool. So I'm going to cut this in half at 3 inches. And then I'm going to flip so that it's, what did I say? 2.5, I think. Yeah, 2.5 from the bottom. So I'm actually going to go this way. So this is my bottom, and I'm going to bring it into 2.5. And then I'm going to score. And then we're going to do 1/4 of an inch. Sorry, I'm coughing. 1/4 of an inch from the top. And then this will fold up, and then this will fold down. Okay, so once you have your base of your matchbook, then it really is a matter of however you want to decorate it. So let's start with the rickrack from the kit. So I just think that looks super cute at the bottom. And my glue has been sitting upside down, so hopefully it'll work. There we go. Cute. And then if you have some scrap pieces that you have cut off, so I cut down some coffee dye paper, and even little bits will work. For this one, I used my paper trimmer, but you can also just rip your pages and arrange them how you want in here, kind of like that. And even if it looks scrappy, I think that looks really cute. And then you can, if you don't want to sew across, one way would be to take your a stapler, your tiny attacher, and attach this and glue that to the back, or you could take double-sided tape for each layer. I think using the tiny attacher works. I'm just going to do a third one just for looks. And then you can glue this onto the back here. If you didn't want to put scrap papers, you could decorate this. You could add a gift card, of course, if it was a little bit bigger. There's all sorts of fun things. So then this will open like this, and there's your little scrap bits that you can rip out or journal in. And let's see what we want to add to the front. Maybe I pulled a couple little birds. Yeah, these are cute. Little guys from the paper pack, and they're looking at each other. And we haven't used any music sheets, so how about we do that? Again, I do this all the time. I just love it for kind of breaking up the pattern a little bit and adding some fun contrast. So maybe they're chatting with each other, singing the tune. Again, you could ink this. I did not. Did I just glue? Oh no, it looked like I glued it upside down, but I didn't. And this little guy, maybe he's sitting over there. This little guy, sitting like that. So I didn't realize that my phone cut off at some point. I think I was adding the Tim Holtz words on there, but what I was saying is thank you so much for joining me today, and check for the descriptions down below for the 6x6 paper pad series and downloadables, and also the 10% off scrapbooking with me and information about their monthly e-kit. All right, I hope you have a wonderfully crafty day, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.